4 letters are selected at random from the word absurdity. Now the thing to note here is that we have 6 consonants and 3 vowels. So 9 letters in all. What's the probability that there are no vowels chosen? Well, if we have no vowels chosen, then all 4 of our letters must be chosen from the 6 consonants. And since we want a probability, we want to divide that by the total number of ways we could choose the 4 letters, which is just 9C4. So all we need to do is calculate that. So it's just going to be 9C4 divided by, 9C4 is on the bottom. So 6C4 over 9C4, and that gives us 5/42. What is the probability that there are 2 vowels chosen given that at least 1 vowel is chosen? So that's the probability that the number of vowels is 2 given that the number of vowels is greater than or equal to 1. That's a conditional probability, and there's a formula. It goes the probability of A given B is equal to the probability of A intersection B divided by the probability of B. If we follow that here, that's the probability that V equals 2 intersection V is greater than or equal to 1. And we'll divide that by the probability that V is greater than or equal to 1. Now, if we think about V being greater than or equal to 1 here, it could be 1, 2, or 3. Where do these two sets intersect? Well, it can only actually be 2, so the top actually just reduces to V equals 2 divided by the probability that V is greater than or equal to 1. And remember up here, in this part of the question, what we actually worked out was the probability that V is equal to 0. So that could come in useful. And let's just clear off this little bit of explanation up here. I need to move over there to do the next bit of work. So, probability that V is 2. So from the 3 vowels we need to choose 2. And then we need 4 letters in all, so we're going to need to choose 2 of the 6 consonants. Divide that by the total number of ways. And then here, V is greater than or equal to 1 is just going to be 1 take away this one over here. So, we can get to the calculator now. So, let's create a fraction, and then we want a fraction on top there. And then go back here. So we need 3C2, and we need to multiply that by 6C2 and divide that by 9 choose 4, and then underneath here we'll have 1 take away 5/42. So that gives me 15 out of 37.